and so today I'm going to be doing another buy or bye-bye on another Korean cushion foundation. So this is one I've had for a little bit now from my most recent K-beauty haul. So this one is from Peripera. It is the Dal Dal factory, which was like their summer kind of collection, and this is the Airy Ink Cushion Foundation. The packaging of this is so cute, so that was really kind of what drew me in. But I will share with you guys what I think about this cushion foundation and whether I recommend it or not. So I got mine from Rose Shop. It's about like $8.35 at the moment when I last checked. I believe there are 3 different colors of these, so very limited in shade range, and they're all very light colors. I have the color number 1 Ivory, but there's also number 2 I think is called Beige, and number 3 is called Sand. You get 14 grams of product or 0.49 ounces, so that makes it about just under half an ounce of foundation. So for the price of that, it's actually a little bit more of an expensive one because the standard size is about, for like a regular foundation, is about 1 fluid ounce. So with this being about $8 and change, you're looking at about like a $17 foundation if it was like a 1 fluid ounce. So I think that cushion foundations are actually a little bit more expensive than they seem based on how much product you get. But I've also done reviews on a handful of other cushion foundations, so if you guys are interested in seeing what I think about those, then I will have those linked below as well. So I will get into an application clip and let you guys know what I think. So to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the cushions that like come with it, so I'm just going to use like my little beauty sponge and just press into it. That's kind of like one of my favorite ways to apply cushion foundations. So I'm just going to start by applying it to one side. Okay, so this is how it looks with the cushion applied to this side. I definitely think that this one is much more of like a natural kind of skin like finish to this one. It's not super like high coverage or anything. It just kind of evens out your skin lightly, but still looks very like natural and skin-like. I'm gonna continue and apply it to the other side of my face. And I think for me, I just prefer foundations that are a little bit more full coverage. I kind of like products that just give me more coverage than these. But if you like more light kind of coverage things, or you just want like something very soft to kind of even out your skin tone, this might be a good option for you. I just usually don't like how thin they are and how, I don't know, kind of like prone to moving they are, in my opinion. Sometimes they just never completely dry down. Plus I think you don't get as much foundation as you would like in a typical standard foundation when it comes to like these cushion ones, because so much of the product does kind of get soaked up and absorbed into the actual sponge. So I feel like these don't last me as long either. So far what I think about this cushion, I find that for me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of cushion foundations. I really want to like them. I like the idea of them. I think they're so cute, and I've tried, I think this is like my 5th or 6th one that I've tried, and I just have to say that I think the more I try them, like the less I can tell the difference between them. I find that some are a little bit better than others, but overall I find that a lot of cushion foundations are extremely similar. So this one I was really just kind of drawn into the cute packaging of it. The compact was so cute. So what I think I'm actually gonna do is like make this my like regular compact that I use for cushion foundations, and then whenever I run out, I can just pop this one out and put a different refill in it. So that's how I'm gonna use this because it's so adorable. I do have to say that the actual formula of this cushion foundation is probably not my favorite. It's not really that drastically different than the other ones I've tried, but the other ones I think I like a little bit more would be the Wet n Wild cushion one. I feel like that one had slightly more coverage to it, and it tended to like dry down a little bit more like a traditional foundation, which is something I prefer. A lot of cushion foundations sometimes have a very thin, wet kind of feeling on the skin to where they never quite dry down completely. So if that's something that you definitely don't like, then I would say probably steer clear from cushion foundations, because I find a good majority of them do have that very thin, lightweight kind of feeling to the skin. I'm not always the biggest fan of that because I just prefer things a little bit more higher coverage and things that will dry and not move. That way I don't have to worry about if I lean on something, or like if I'm on the phone, I don't have like makeup everywhere. So this one definitely leans a little bit more towards one of those lighter coverage ones that doesn't necessarily dry down as much. But if that is something you like, then you would probably like this cushion. But it still feels like I could like just take my finger and like wipe away a whole bunch of foundation. But I find that's kind of typical with a lot of cushion foundations. foundation. So to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of cushion foundations, so I don't think this is a bad one at all. I definitely liked it. I will continue to use it until it's gone. Not something I would repurchase, but the compact itself was so adorable. I couldn't resist it, so for me it was definitely worth it. But was it anything that I'm like, this is a great cushion foundation, you must go out and buy it? I wouldn't say so, but I don't think it's a bad one at all. I think it really just depends on if you like cushion foundations to begin with, if there is a color that is suitable for you, because like I said, these are so extremely limited in colors. And I also love the convenience factor of these because it's so easy to touch up your foundation throughout the day, especially if you don't wear a lot of other face products like contour, highlighting, bronzer, stuff like that. If you don't wear a lot of those products, I find that these kind of foundations are a lot easier to touch up with and stuff throughout the day. So I do like this. I wouldn't repurchase it, but I don't regret buying it because it's so cute. But overall, that's my thoughts on these. Again, I wouldn't really necessarily give this like a buy or a bye-bye. It's kind of right down the middle because it just depends on you. This is not like a bad product or an amazing product. It's kind of average for me. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.